Your CCU Cougars are traveling all the way to Pueblo to take on the CSU Pueblo Thunderwolves. Hello, everybody. I'm Jack Jones here with Spencer Pattison, and we're going to give you a little preview of this game. First of all, CCU is 9-13 overall in the year, 5-11 in the RMAC. They won their last game against Western Colorado, 94-81, and a huge win. Lots of scorers in that game. CSU Pueblo, very similar to CCU, 10-12 overall in the year, 6-10 in the RMAC. They lost their last matchup against Adams State, 80-68. Spencer, bring us into the history of this matchup.
Oh yeah, all-time CCU versus CSU. CCU is 10-16 overall, and they're on a 7-game losing streak versus the Thunderwolves. Struggling, but looking to change that on Friday night. Earlier this season, they matched up in the CCU Event Center. CSU Pueblo ended up winning 68-55 to keep the streak alive. In that game, Mauro Igodataye had 15 points, 2 rebounds, 2 blocks, and perfect from the field. Noah Khan had 13 points and 2 steals. And then for CSU Pueblo, Micaiah Morris had 19 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, and 1 block.
All over the stat line. But let's keep talking a little bit about Micaiah Morris for CSU. On the year, he's averaging 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, 1.5 assists, and 1.5 steals. He leads his team he has 10 multi-steal games this season. And go along with that, he's hit double figures 12 times. Now we'll look at the leading scorer on the Thunderwolves, Leanne Ramiro. He's averaging 13 points a game, 2.5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal a game. He leads his team in scoring, has 15 games in double figures. Let's take a look a little bit at the Cougars and some of their star players.
Oh yeah, but before we do that, what happened in the last matchup in CSU's last matchup?
Oh, yes, excuse me. CSU Pueblo lost to Adams State 80-68. Meekness Payne had 15 points, 7 rebounds in that game. Micaiah Morris had 11 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. And then Isaiah Thompson capturing that double-double, 10 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals. This team is absolutely ridiculous on the defensive end. CSU Pueblo had a 10-steal night, and they absolutely dominated on defense, but still lost the game.
Yeah, they're a force to be reckoned with when it comes to defense. But now let's take a look at the CCU key players to look out for. We'll start off with, of course, you can't forget him, DJ McDonald, the star veteran guard. And consistency, it's the key to success. And he's one of the most consistent players for the Cougars every single game. He gets a lot of points. He gets a lot of assists. He knows what he's doing out there. He leads that team. Over his last 7 games, he's been averaging 17 points. On top of that, he's averaging the 4 most minutes per game in the RMAC with 32.9 a game. On the year, he's got 14 points, 2 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and 1 steal a game. Shout out to DJ McDonald. Keep balling out. Now for Isaiah Alonso. The big man on this team, he's a great player. He's been so great coming in a little bit later into the season. He's been phenomenal. He has been a force in the paint. He has 3 double-doubles on the season. He has a block. He has had at least 1 block in 8 out of the 13 games he's been in. On the year, he's got 11 points, 7 rebounds, and 1.5 assists, and almost a block a game. Pretty exciting stuff there from Isaiah Alonso. Excited to see how he plays against the Thunderwolves. But in the CCU Cougars' last matchup, they defeated Western Colorado 94-81, like you said, at the CCU Event Center. DJ McDonald had 27 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. Jason Glott had 22 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Noah Khan had 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists and 2 steals. Giving me a mouthful already, but Gallant, McDonald, and Khan combined for 66 points and 7 steals. Just the 3 of them.
Wow, that's more than half their points and probably more than half their steals that game as well. Those guys are like the big 3 of CCU.
Oh, yeah, big time. Excited for them. Can't forget about Alonzo, though. He had 13 points, 6 rebounds, and an assist. Had to give him a nice little shout-out because he's been playing very hard.
Oh, yeah, those 4 guys really dominate the court. But let's get into our keys of the game. First, CSU Pueblo is 3rd in the RMAC on defense. I know their record doesn't really show it that they are one of those top teams on defense, but they are. They're only giving up about 68 points a game. And unfortunately, CCU is 14th on offense in the RMAC, scoring about 70 points a game. You have to be aggressive, you have to take good shots, and you have to score the basketball to win this game.
Most definitely. For the second key of the game, CSU's 5th in the RMAC in turnovers per game with 12.8. So try to make sure you don't let them rack up turnovers, or else the game could get ugly fast.
Yeah, try to keep the ball in DJ McDonald's hands and Noah Khan. They do a great job facilitating as the 1-2 guards. Last but not least, win the rebound battle. We saw it in the last game against Western. They dominated on the boards. CCU gives up the 3rd most opponent rebounds per game in the RMAC, and it's time to change that. Use your size to your advantage. Just do exactly what you did on the boards in that Western Colorado game, and you will be set to win this one. Unfortunately, they're going out of town to CSU Pueblo, so you can't be there or be square. We won't make you be square this week. But you can watch it on the RMAC network. So tune in, watch your men's and women's team dominate in Pueblo this weekend. That's all from Spencer and I. Thanks for watching.